Now, I want your takeaway from the scrimmage last Saturday.
My takeaway from the scrimmage last Saturday is 170 plays. A lot of guys got in, held some guys out. Need to play better, scrimmage better. Missing a couple guys, so we're practicing. Guys are in and out. You know, we got to get some guys back in rotation. Got to build some cohesiveness, some unity. 2 guys have played before, and everybody else hasn't. And so that's what it looks like in the first scrimmage. It's at times it's good, at times it's bad. Never as good as you think you are, never as bad as you think you are. So that's why they came back out today, and practice was a little bit better today. Right? Yes.
Sorry. What grade would you give your group?
Oh, that group on Saturday. You know, the first group went, and that overall D. I mean, we're playing a lot of kids that just showed that were freshmen on Saturday, so it was a ragtag group. But that's why you coach. You just coach the kids to get better, and they have to get better, and they progress every day. They get better. You know, you never stay the same. You're always getting better. So that's my take.
What was the first unit on Saturday? What was the first unit on Saturday?
From right tackle was Bramall, the right guard was Matt McCann, the center was Victor Beach, the left guard was Alex Criddle, and the left tackle was Grant Hermans.
So what stands out about that group to you? Not Saturday, but per se, but maybe through camp and.
Well, those are the best 5.
Right.
Those are the best 5, and they've just got to play. I mean, you've got 2 guys that have played, the other 3 have not. So, you know, you have to get them ready to play non-conference. Then they got to get ready to play Big Ten football, and the speed and the power, and it's a long season. And those guys have got to understand it. And 2 guys have played Big Ten football, the other 3 have not. And those are the best 5, and we have to come out here and practice and go as hard as we can, as fast as we can in a high stressful situation, which means team 11 on 11, whatever we can do when there's 11 guys out there, and play as fast as we can so they can get used to the speed of the game. And that's the biggest key, is the speed of the game.
And what's the backup center situation?
The backup center situation is Sam Garvin is a backup center. We've got Spencer Holstedge that's a backup center, and Will Bramall, who we've been working there to snap also. So we've got some backup centers.
He hasn't played for you yet, obviously, but do you view Bramall as kind of a bit of a known commodity? Coach or Jeff seemed pretty confident in him, at least on the first day of practice. I don't know.
Right, he's a tough kid that we recruited. Came to camp here from Kentucky. We like him. He's got a bright future. Is he going to play a lot of football? Yeah, he's going to play a lot of football. Unknown commodity? Yeah, because we haven't put him in a game where he runs out there and there's 30,000, 40, 50, 60,000 people, and he's going to make calls, and that part is unknown. And, you know, the speed of the game for him is unknown, but he's going to play.
What do you like about him?
Oh, number one, he's a tough kid. He's tough. He's coachable. You know, I always like the linemen that don't talk. So it's real simple to play for me. Don't talk. All right? Just don't talk and go beat the hell out of the guy over top of you. So that's real simple. He doesn't talk. So perfect for me. Just like I like everything. You don't have to talk. Don't talk to me.
What about the meeting room? Does he talk in the meeting room?
When I ask a question, I go, Bramall, you understand? Yes. Good enough. Done. Perfect. Perfect. He's perfect for me. He comes from a good high school program. His high school coach says, he's perfect for you. He goes, you're a tough coach. He'll fit in just fine with you. I said, perfect for me. I want tough kids.
You guys obviously knew about him when you were at Western. What convinced you he was a guy you wanted as soon as you guys got here?
Well, he came.
You offered him pretty quick.
He came to camp here and came to camp in the summer of 17. He signed in the class of 18, so he's an excellent prospect for us. We believe, like him a lot, and great kid, good student, and all the kids we have are great students. The grades are excellent in the fall, the spring, and summer school, so they're good students. And I just got to get them better as football players.
Why has Alex Criddle caught on so quickly?
Alex Criddle, number one, it was rough in the spring, but Alex Criddle has decided he wants to play. And you bring him over here and you say, this is what you got to do. You want to be on this team? Yep. I go, you want to play? He says yes. He has strength, and he has a want and desire to do it. And I've got to coach him up to get him better. And he's a great kid, wants to do it, tells me, and he likes football. And he's another one that, you got a question? Yes, no, straight to the point. Doesn't do a whole lot of talking, which is perfect again. And he's a great kid, and he's a strong kid.
You think Matt's better at guard than tackle?
Well, I don't have a 100% answer. I know he's one of the 5 best, so that's why I got to get the 5 best out there, and then I got to mix and match. So, you know, Matt was a starter here in 16 before I got here at tackle, 17 at guard, 18 at tackle. Now, right now, he's working at guard. So, you know, he's one of the 5 best. So that's why he's out there.
How many linemen would you feel comfortable playing?
Oh, that's another great question. I would, you know, a couple guys are out with injuries that I was planning on seeing if they could be in the rotation. So, right now, that's a great question. I don't have that. I can't answer that question.
What do you like about what that first group of 5 is doing, and what kinds of things do you feel like they need to improve on before the opener?
You know, they're working together, and they're starting to build a little bit of a camaraderie, which you need for offensive line. What they need to work on is working on being tougher and knocking people back, and holding people out in pass pro. So, you know, with that answers, and they got to work on everything.
How long do you expect Miller and Stickford? Do you think they'll get back before the first game?
Yes. And they will be back before the first game, before someone else is as president of the White House. That's what I've been told. I was told that they will be in the White House before Bernie Sanders. Okay, they'll practice before Bernie becomes president, or Sleepy Joe Biden is president. That's what I've been asking every day. I said, will they practice before anybody else can knock Trump out of the White House? And they said, I guarantee you they'll be able to do that. So I ask that question every day, because they've been out a little bit too long, in my opinion. But I'm not a trainer, so I just coach who's out of practice that day.
Where do they fit once they come back?
Once they come back, Miller is at tackle, left or right. You know, he's been working at left. Stickford was at tackle or guard, and I've got to see how that'll play out. But I was expecting them to be in the 2 deep, and we reported, and they were working in the 2 deep before they each got hurt.
How much you counting on Grant Hermans to sort of lock down and be healthy and be that everyday guy that you need him to be?
100%. So that's, yeah, he's got to be out there. He's got to be a guy that's a major player.
Hey, if I remember right, Dale, didn't Jimmy McKenna start in the spring game? I mean,
He did start in the spring game. Yes.
What's happened to him?
Alex Criddle's moved ahead, and you know, I tell him every day, I go, this is nothing personal. This is me trying to put the 5 best out there. So you can't take anything personal. I've got to get you better, and you've got to take the coaching, and you've got to compete, and you guys can all be friends, but you've got to be better. You got to push the next guy. So it's nothing personal out of me. Okay, it's nothing personal. So McKenna goes, hey, Criddle's better. Criddle's a 1. Okay, I got to put the 5 best out there. So Criddle's better.
What's your reaction when they do take it personally?
None of them take them personally, and I don't care if they take them personally, because they can transfer. I didn't put a gun in anybody's head to tell them to sign here. Okay, it's a free country. Okay, and I say, hey, you guys are all nice college boys. Okay, all nice college boys. Okay, excellent grades, and they don't take it personal. None of them have ever taken it personal. No.